welcome back to another video. And so today we are going to be continuing on with the series where I'm going to be completing like the major side quests that we have here in each of the main areas of Norvrot. I guess I really don't have any rhyme or reason to why I'm doing this. I guess I just like torturing myself. So the first part of the quest here is going to be taking place in Lidiathan, and the pixie is called Ulton. There is talk that an interesting mortal has come to Il Mheg, a Claire Fay or some such. It's you, isn't it? Don't even think to deny it. Okay, so I won't. I'm Ulton, and it's my dream to become the most popular fairy of all. Why? Because everyone would fawn over me, and that would be really fun. Now, by way of an achievable first step, I'm aiming to become the darling of Lydia Thuran. But everyone is so caught up with their little flower smelling and their mischief making, they don't even spare me a glance. You travel to and fro, so you must know much and more about this and that. Tell me, what must I do to become popular? Well, I don't think strength is really important to a pixie. And, I mean, it's kind of shallow just become the prettiest, so how about if you become the cleverest pixie? The cleverest? I think I know how I can do that. I just need to read lots of books, right? It just so happens there are lots of books in Oriange's home, a place called the Bookman's Shelves. Great, I'm going there at once, and you're coming too. I can't read your strange mortal writing, so I'll need you to do this for me. Not giving us a choice, I see. Typical pixie. But... I like how they're just giving us a whole wide view of the valley. I gotta say, I really love coming to Il Mheg. Like, I think it's worth coming to Il Mheg just for the view. So, I'm just going to speed things up just a little bit. So, this is not going to be too important. I'm just going to be speeding this up until we get to the Bookman's Shelves. Okay, we're here. And where is the pixie? Inside, I'm guessing? Don't see them. Oh, okay. There's Ulton. Ulthun, sorry. Time-worn Chronicle. Good Janana's Grace was named for Her Royal Highness Princess Janana, daughter to the king 3 generations prior. In the dark of night, that mountain pass catches the light which shines forth from the castle, giving the impression of the princess's beautiful eyes of jade. Eyes of jade? That sounds lovely. If the princess were here, I would ask her for them. Yeah, probably a good thing she's not here. First week, Thunder's Day, of the name Thunder's Day. The princess being partial to the lakefront view, it was decided that all the noble lords and ladies would set out for a picnic. Having partaken of sweets, Her Highness ventured to the water, where she inspected her lip paint in the reflection. This caused the watching shepherds to remark that the princess had used the lake as her hand mirror. Oh, there's a hand mirror lake to the south of here. That must be how it got its name. But who would go all the way to the lake just to eat? It's another silly thing you mortals do. I think it's just the idea. Okay, leather-bound tome. On the occasion to the 300th year of the founding of Verbert, a grand celebration was held in Ruinous Lich. No expense was spared. Over the course of the festivities, guests were lavishly feasted and regaled with wondrous performances. Yet amidst all of the pomp and pageantry, naught was more stirring than the recitation of the Oath of the Covenant, in honor of the alliance between Brian and Gildiant, upon which the kingdom was built. Representatives of each race took to the podium. 'Twas a sight to draw tears from all who looked on. Verbert, Verbert. Bah, what strange names you mortals have. Il Mheg sounds so much prettier. It means the Kingdom of Rainbows. Well, I certainly learned lots of new things today, things the others don't know. I'm going to go and share it with everyone. They'll think I'm so clever. I'll surely become the darling of Lydia Brand. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting stuff. I mean, I love anything to do with lore and history, but I have a feeling that Pixies aren't the same. They're just not interested in that kind of stuff. I'm just teleporting back. I'm not going to be wasting time running. Though I can see it from here. Just when we thought Uthon was off doing their own thing as usual, they suddenly come out and round us up. Mortal, I told them about the people from the past, but they weren't the least bit impressed. Well, why should we pay any mind to those who are long dead? Much more fun thinking of new-eyed riddles while sipping nectar. Speaking of which, we found this really sweet-smelling flower recently. We were about to go and collect its nectar, if you wanted to join us. No, I don't want to join you. I want you to admire me. Stranger and stranger. Alright, suit yourself. That didn't work at all. They didn't think of any better of me, but I won't give up. Not yet. I'm going to become popular. Mark my words. Well, they tried. That's the important thing. Okay, so I just jumped ahead a little bit. I had to go and do something real quick, but I'm back and I'm about to continue on with the quest. So this next one is called Painting for Praise. Ulthon needs more ideas on how to become popular. Knowing things didn't make me popular, but there has to be some other way. Don't you have any other ideas? Acquire an item that they'll envy, acquire a skill that the others will envy. Yeah, I'd say that one. Because it's hard to replicate. Yeah, I'd say that one. It's going to be hard to kind of replicate a skill. A skill to be envied. Oh, I know. One of the books at Oriange's home had lovely pictures in it. If I could draw it as beautifully, the others are bound to be impressed. Right, I'm going to collect some fine grass for making a brush. Meanwhile, could you get me what I need for the paint? East of the village, there are trees that we have orange leaves. Their sap makes excellent paint, and I want you to harvest it. Be careful when handling the sap, though. It gives off a smell that attracts ferocious beasts. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they'll be too impressed with the painting either. Oh no, go away, leave me alone. Thank you. The thing with Pixies is that they're like little kids. I mean, they just have such short attention spans. So while I think that maybe the painting might interest them at first, that won't last long. So she's just gonna... So they're probably going to have to keep coming up with more and more paints. And I'm not going to bother fighting that thing right now. I'm just going to go running straight towards the next tree. And I had a feeling that it was going to follow me. Come on! And it's gone. Good. Okay. It's one down. Two to go. And there's one more around here. If I can find it. Alright, I'm just flying now. There it is! Alright, so we have the sap for at least the orange paint. What about the other paints? My brush is ready. All I need now is the paint. Did you get the sap I asked for? A viscous sap that the Pixies use to make their paint. Oh, a goodly amount by mixing the juices of bugs and plants in this. I can produce myriad pretty hues. I'll make the colors at once and begin working on my masterpiece. Needless to say, you must be present when I complete it. Where will I do the painting, you ask? At the spot to the northwest of here. It's the perfect vantage point of my subject matter. You'll know when you're there. You'll see the wings of the Ethgiad spread wide and all their mastery. They have such weird names. I have to say it. But I'm guessing that they're going to be painting the castle. I can understand why. I mean, I went ahead and collected the painting of that for my own house. So where is it supposed to be? There they are. What did I tell you? The perfect vantage point, yes. It's here that my masterpiece shall be born. I call it Orthon's Thethgia. I have a feeling it's just going to be a disaster. How odd. The castle looks a lot redder than the real thing. I guess I'll start over. How odd. There's a few towers, too many. Guess I'll start over. Yes, this is it. The color, the proportions, everything is perfect. My masterpiece is ready. I'm going to go and show it off to everyone in Lydia Kala. My popularity is all but sealed. I doubt it. I mean, I bet that we're going to be going at this for a little while. But hey, I mean, who am I to crush a Pixie's dreams of popularity? I guess Pixies and high school are really the same thing. Look, I painted a picture of Lydia Kala. Isn't it lovely? Aren't you impressed? What's there to be impressed about? Something that doesn't move. Much more fun chasing dandelion puffs and playing pranks on mortals. What? But I tried so hard. Well, I think your picture is very nice. But do you have any others? One of the lake, perhaps, and all the sunken houses peering from under the water. I think that would be very beautiful. No, I've only painted this picture of Lydia Kala. I thought it was the most beautiful thing, so... Oh well, too bad. If you end up painting the lake, do come and show it to us. They liked my work. Some of them liked my work. I'm admired, if only a little. If I want more admiration, though, I'll need to paint pictures that others want to see. I can't simply paint the things I like. Ah, the dilemmas of an artist. But in the end, if there are those who aren't at all interested in paintings, then I can't truly become popular. We'll need to think of something else. But you know what? I'll still give that pixie the painting of the lake that they wanted. Well, that's nice of them. Almost suspiciously so. Okay, next one. Gifts to Gladden. Ulthon needs yet another way to become popular. So, we know now that the painting pictures isn't enough. If I'm to become the most popular fairy, we'll need to try something else. But what else is there to try? What can I do to be liked by everyone? Yeah, I guess I don't expect a pixie to change too much, so do something that makes everyone happy. If I make everyone happy, then it makes sense that everyone would like me. Can't be something that hinges on individual taste, though. Oh, I know! All pixies love flowers. If I make everyone a gift of flowers, they'll be touched by my kindness. They'll have no choice but to like me. So we're going to need flowers, and lots of them. Please help me pick the vibrant blossoms that grow in Il Mheg. The more colors we have, the better. Hello, look around you. There's countless flowers. Why would they need more flowers? Yeah, see, we just landed in a big patch of them. Man, the priorities of pixies. They really are like just little kids, because, I mean, what do kids really have to worry about, huh? I mean, am I going to have ice cream tomorrow or brownies? What teddy bear should I take to school today? Meanwhile, I'm stuck paying rent, paying bills, going to a job I don't like every day. Oh, you know what? I'm seriously... I seriously get the temptation to becoming a pixie. Okay, well, we got our flowers. I managed to pick a good many blossoms. How about yourself? Okay, coming in a variety of colors, flower grows wild in abundance in the fields of Il Mheg. Oh, red, white, and yellow. Such a lovely array of colors. Combined, our blossoms shall make the most beautiful gifts. I'll arrange them in nice containers and present them to everyone. Do you remember the Admiral Pixie? The one who didn't care for dead people? Well, even among our kind, they're especially fond of flowers, and I have a mind to give them the present first of all. Come, let's head back to Lydia Thuran. Alright, if you insist. And something tells me that they'll like this particular gift so far. I've never seen Ulthon so excited. I wondered what they got in store this time. This is a little sudden, but I have a present for you. Oh, that's nice. I really like that, actually.
Oh my, such lovely flowers. Can I truly have them? Yes, they're for you. I'm giving flowers to everyone in the village, you see. Wow, how very kind of you. The others will be so pleased. And, after being pleased, do you think they'll like me? They surely will. And to get them excited, I'm going to go and show off my present to everyone. Hee, look how pleased they are. Now I'll finally be popular. There's trouble, terrible trouble. It's Haganit. They're being chased by a monstrous fiend. We wanted to do something, but we were too scared, so we came back to find help. Please, mortal, please save Hanganani. Where was it that you saw Hangani? It was over by the field by the lake. But wait, Hangani was fleeing like there was no tomorrow. This could be anywhere. They could be anywhere now. Oh no, you're right. One of us should have stayed behind to keep watch. Whatever will we do? Calm down. We'll find Hangani somehow. You heard them, Claire. We'll have to help Hangani, else they'll become fiend fodder.
Well, that took a turn I wasn't expecting. Alright, so next one is the Dependable Darling. Oh, okay, I guess it's the last one. And Uthon wants to know Hangani's whereabouts.
So the field where you saw Hangani, was it by Longmere Lake? No, the other one. Handmere Lake. You'll help us, won't you, mortal?
You're on your own. Oh, that's so tempting to say. Well, I can't do this without Uthon. I'm just being nice here.
But I can't fight or anything. What good am I to you? And yet, a pixie who protects their fellows is a popular pixie.
Well, there's motivation for you.
Right, we'll take care of this. You two, wait in the village. Handmere Lake lies to the northwest. Let's hurry there and look for Hangani.
So which lake was this again? Supposed to be another lake over here. Oh, okay, that's right. There's two lakes. So one is Longmere Lake, so this one is Handmere Lake.
This should be the spot, but Hangani doesn't seem to be anywhere anymore. I'll try calling out. Hangani, where are you? Nothing. We'll just have to... Did you hear that? It was a scream. Him over there. Come on.
I didn't hear anything. I guess pixies have super hearing. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into healing right now, especially since we're going to be getting some healing in Endwalker. So let's just try to get used to it again. I know it's going to take a while. I've been tanking all throughout Shadowbringers, and before that I pretty much played everything as a DPS. go. That felt pretty easy. Aw, don't tell me they fell asleep. I mean, they're cute when they sleep, but still.
Oh no, that hurts. I know some simple healing spells. I'll see what I can do. Amazing! I feel like a new pixie. Wutong, I didn't know you could heal so well. I went to pick a flower, but it turned out to be that fiend's head. If it weren't for you, I would be a dead pixie. I merely tended your wounds. It was this mortal here who saved you from the beast. Well then, I'm in both of your debts. Thank you.
Aww, they're actually kind of cute.
It is a fine feeling to be thanked. Come, we should head back to Lydia Theran as well.
Yeah, so here we go. The little pixie found a way to be popular by going out and risking their life to save a friend. Aww. Happy ending, I suppose. Wonder how many pixies are in this valley. Really makes me wonder if there's actually any pixies back on Eorzea. I mean, I would really like to know that.
As much as I want to become popular, I never could have braved such dangers alone. Thank you for giving me the courage. Of course, the most important thing is Hangani is safe, and now we can return to the business of making me popular. What's this now? I went and told everyone how you helped me, and now everyone wants you to help them too. Some are hurt and need healing. Others need a hand harvesting plants in dangerous places. And what's this we hear about you gifting flowers to everyone?
Oh, they are cute.
Oh, of course, I'll take care of everyone in turn. The healing, the harvesting, the gifts, everything. Great, we'll leave you to it then.
Oh boy, they have no idea what they're in for.
To have everyone depend on you. This is what it means to be popular. Ah, the feeling is even more wondrous than I imagined. But in my glee, I didn't stop to consider how much work it will be. Looks like I'll be busy for a while. You're popular too, yes? Lots of people depend on you. Tell me, what's it like? Is it tough to have everyone needing something from you?
Yeah, but you get used to it.
I should have known it is not all milk and honey. But this is what I've dreamed of, and I promise to do my best to live up to it.
Alright, so that's it with the dependable darling. Aww. That's such a cute name, too. So I kind of have a love-hate relationship with the Pixies. So, yeah, they're popular now, but give them a little while and it won't be long before they start regretting it. Okay, so that's it for right now, so let's go on to the next one. Okay, we're back here in Il Mheg. So this next little side quest here is going to be starting off with Sandman. Interesting name. And so the quest is called A New Amaro. Sandman would ask a favor of you, assuming he could stay awake long enough. Oh, I beg your pardon. Must have dozed off again. Ever since I turned 300, I find I can barely stay awake. Sandman is my name, and I have something for you. What was it again? Oh yes, a request. I would have you seek out a young Amaro who has newly arrived in Il Mheg. But ere I go into the details, tell me, know you the nature of our community, Wolkedorf? It is a place where those of us who have attained intelligence come to live out their days. So it's like a retirement home. We Amaro are born mindless beasts, you see, but if we abide among men for a century or so, we may awaken to abilities long lost to our kind, speech not least of all. That those who have awakened might know of Wolkedorf, we ask our Namul friends to place enchantments on the crystals found throughout Il Mheg. These crystals can call out to our brethren across Norvrot, drawing them hither. However, the aforementioned young Amaro was not prepared for what he found here. That is, other-speaking Amaro, and no sooner did I welcome him than he bolted and ran. Though he is wary of us, haven't served men until recently, I believe he will trust you. Please, will you not find him and persuade him to come here? To help you on your way, he fled to the west of the settlement. Wonder why he ran. You think he'd be happy that there are other talking Amaro? But then again, I guess this isn't really something that you would be used to. So, must be around here somewhere. Okay, Amaro tracks. Find a set of Amaro tracks heading southwest. Judging by the depth of the impressions, the creature was in some haste. Down here. Oh, just my luck. The adventurer ran by and got the attention of the monster. You find foliage that has been partly consumed by a large beast. The trail of consumption continues to the west. Okay, fruit remains. You find the eaten remains of a fruit. The exposed flesh yet to turn brown. The young Amaro may yet be near. And why is everyone over here? I think I'm curious. Hold on, be right back. Okay, I'm back. That turns out that was actually part of a fate, so I went ahead and did that, which was a lot of fun. But we managed to track down the Amaro, whose name is called Tonatooth. The young Amaro regards you with wary eyes. It's alright to talk to me. You know that I can talk? There was another fellow like me. Do you know him? Yeah, his name is Sandman. Well now, a whole settlement of talking Amaro. That must be the place he wanted to show me. My name is Tonatooth. My master was a traveling merchant. One day I discovered that I could speak. I was so happy. I thought my master would be happy too. But when I spoke to him, he looked as if he'd seen a ghost and abandoned me. Since that day, I've been wandering the land by myself. I heard of Il Mheg, and I thought it would be nice to see it. It seems the idea wasn't my own at all. The settlement, Wolkedorf. It sounds like a nice place, but I don't want to live there. I've been alone for a long while. I don't feel comfortable around others anymore. Not even other Amaro. Wow. Really? I would have thought that he'd be happy. But I think I get it. I mean, I'm an introvert too. Okay, so they started a hunt trend. I don't know why I keep jumping from everywhere here. But yes, so we're back going to continue on with the next part of the quest, which is called A Costly Meal. Tonatooth wishes to send you back to Wolkedorf with his apologies. I appreciate you coming to find me, but I won't go back with you. Please tell Sandman that I am sorry. Oh, that's like that? Okay, I mean, if you insist, I mean, I would at least give it a try. I mean, it's going to take a while to get used to, but hey, at least you have someone to talk to. as somebody who talks to themselves fairly often, I can say that while it is fun to talk with yourself, it's nice to have somebody who will listen to you. Because who else are you going to show off all of your wits and cleverness? Oh, you're back. Did you manage to track down the young Amaro? I see. Well, if he desires to be alone, we cannot well force him to live here. My apologies for taking your time. Oh, how cute.
Sandman, we have a problem. A new mole's come over here and they are absolutely livid. They claim that one of us ate their porksy.
What? That is most unusual. The Nullmore are good friends. Every one of us knows better than to do such a thing. Yeah, everyone except for Tonatooth, but perhaps it's all a misunderstanding. Aye, if Amaro committed the deed, it must be one who knows not the ways of Il Mheg. One such as Tonatooth, who has but recently arrived here. Well, I will not blame him out of hand. The possibility cannot be ignored. Forgive me, my friend, but will you help us out once more? My thanks. I will have word with the Amaros of Walkendorf to make certain that the culprit is not among us. Meanwhile, please speak with the aggrieved no more, and ask them for their account of the incident. In other words, try to calm him down while I have time to think about what to do. For once, I am not the least bit sleepy, though I'd sooner sleep through all of this. Yeah, I know the feeling. I mean, I'd rather sleep through work half the time, but I can't. Aww, he looks so sad.
What's this? Are the Amaros so cowed that they send a mortal to speak for them? No matter. You'll have my account and I will have justice. My porksy was out gathering herbs when it happened. Suddenly I sensed its intense fear. It then cried to me in my mind that an Amaro was chasing it, and then it was gone. I thought that the Amaro were civilized, that they were our friends. How wrong I was! Unless I receive fitting reparation for this heinous deed, there can no longer be peace between our peoples. Okay, it's a bit extreme. What? It wasn't an Amaro of Walkendorf, but a creature from outside Il Mheg? Prove it! Bring me this Amaro that's responsible, this Tonatooth, and let us have the truth from him. If he is ignorant as you say, he should still be near the scene of the crime, in Forbertenberg. I will go and have words with Sandman while I await your return, but do not take too long. I am not in a patient mood.
Okay, that's a bit extreme there, but then again, the Porksies are like their pets, and if somebody came along and ate my pet, I would be pissed. Okay, I would be up in arms. So when I think about it, I understand where he's going from. Oh, it's you again. Have I seen a porksy, you ask? If you mean the flying pig, then yes. It looked delicious, and it was. Oh, no. Did I do something wrong? Kinda, yeah. You kinda caused a lot of trouble. What? It wasn't a wild animal, but a numerous and cherished familiar? Oh no. What have I done? Yeah, especially when you realize that porksies are actually made of clay, so how can you possibly want to eat one? By way of preparation, a remorseful Tonatooth wishes to apologize. Too soon after I refused to offer to live in Walkendorf, I'm going there to apologize. Well, there's no use delaying it. Let's be on our way. Okay, so I understand he didn't know, but I didn't picture the Amaro to be kind of hunters. I mean, I've always kind of pictured them to be like plant eaters, so I don't know why it would go after a Porksy. I mean, it didn't know that it was made of clay and everything, but still. But hopefully Sandman was able to calm the normal down at least a little bit. Judging by their dark expression, I take it that's the Porksy's master. So you were right. It was an Amaro from outside Il Mheg. Very well, I can claim reparation from this Tonatoth. My thanks for bringing back Tonatoth. Now we shall be able to clear up the misunderstanding. I'm so sorry I ate your pig. It's just I was dreadfully hungry and it looked so delicious. Porksies are not pigs, I'll have you know. They are our people's favorite familiars. We treat them as we would our family. Now I praise you for having the courage to admit your mistake. However, I cannot let your grievances stand without fitting reparation. Such is the way of we New Moo. I understand. What would you have of me? If you were a denizen of Wokidorf, I would take into account the good relations between our peoples and give you connaissance. But seeing as you are not, I have no choice but to demand full payment. A life for a life. Whoa, that's a bit extreme. A life? You mean I have to die? I want to take responsibility for my actions, but I'm afraid to die. What should I do? Well, there's no other way. You have to join Wolkidor's flock. Ah, indeed. If Tonatoth were to become one of us, he would be affronted the concession. How does that sound, young one? But I've already refused your invitation, and since then I've caused only trouble. In spite of all this, you would still let me join you? Come now, to be a flock is to look after one another, and there'll be times, I'm sure, when you help your fellows as we help you now. Besides, such things are of no consequence beside the joy of welcoming a new member to the flock. Then it's decided. I will hereby demand reparation of Tonatoth as a denizen of Wokidorf. Bring me these 3 items: a bottle of pristine water, a lump of fine clay, and a fade lamp. By this, I will hold the debt settled. They might prove challenging for an Amaro alone to procure, but then you have a capable mortal here to assist. Aww. Have to join, I guess. I suppose I've come this far. Why not? I'm so sorry for dragging you into this. When all is said and done, I promise to repay your kindness. Oh, you're lucky I love the Amaro. They're so cute, I can't say no. Now that Tonatoth is a denizen of Wolkidorf, the 3 items I requested shall suffice by way of reparation. So that's a bottle of pristine water, a lump of fine clay, and a fey lamp. Please help Tonatoth gather these items. Being new to Il Mheg, I'm not sure where to begin searching for the items. The finest clay may be had from a nearby cliff face. Difficult to reach for men, but an Amaro could easily fly there. Oh, then I'll go and obtain the clay. In the meantime, could I leave the water to you? It's rather tricky to draw it with our talons. To the northwest of here, you'll find a stream fed by a cascade. Its water runs cool and clear and should serve your needs. Here, this should help you to carry the items. Right, let's get to work. After you have the water, please come and meet me in the fields of Reborn. Okay, so I see exactly what they're doing. So we're going to repay the little guy by going ahead and just making a brand new Porksy for him. Okay, so we poured out the water. Have that. Though it really makes one wonder. I mean, that's a bit extreme. Like, yeah, I get you're upset about the Porksy, but demanding his life? Then again, like I said, Porksies are like pets to the normal, so they're probably very protective of them. There you are. Did you get the water? Yep, here we go. Right, I'll put the clay with it in the sack. That leaves us with only the Fey lamp, which I understand lies with the Pixies. Yes, oh, it's done there. And the key ingredient, so this looks like the last one. That was surprisingly fast. Tonatoth is fairly champing at the bit for the Fey lamp. Liathlan, that's where the Pixies live, right? I hope they are willing to give us a lamp. Yeah, though it's probably not going to be easy. Oh, they're going to be tormenting us. I just know it. There's no way that Pixies are going to be that friendly and that helpful. Then again, I mean, we are the precious sampling of their king, so they might have to. Okay, so I'm just going to speed things up just a little bit because it might take us a while to find them. This Pixie says they have a lot of lamps. You want a Fey lamp? I've got them. Oh yes, lots and lots. I'd be happy to part with one. For a prize. Can't just give it to you for nothing, you know. Wouldn't be fair. So, what do you want for the lamp? Why, what we always want, of course. Fun! If you play with us, we'll give your heart's desire. I have a new plaything. A playmate. Come with me outside the village and we'll have lots of fun together. Yeah, I see where this is going. They're not going to stop playing. We should probably warn the big guy about that. Which one was it that we spoke with? Yeah, to be fair, they all look the same. Teehee. We're like triplets, yes? You mortals always have trouble telling us apart. So we're going to make a game of it. In this game, you must guess who the real White Lord. That's yours truly. You'll get a single hint, and if you answer correctly, I'll give you a Fey lamp whenever you're ready now. First, let me tell you a little secret. I'm not White Lord. No, the third one of us is. You think I'm the real White Lord, don't you? Well, you couldn't be more wrong. I am the real White Lord. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. And now for the all-important hints. All three of us are notorious liars. So which one of us is the real White Lord? What? Then everything they said was backwards. Oh, this is too confusing. There's one thing I'm sure about, though. When we first spoke with White Lore, it was in a field of flowers. First Pixie didn't smell like flowers at all. If you consider that along with the hint, perhaps you could come up with the correct answer. Which one do you think is the real White Lore? Well, if it's not the first one, and if the third one is lying, then... yeah, I think it has to be the second one. Just process of elimination. So, first one doesn't smell like flowers, so we can eliminate that. And the third one said that they were White Lore, and the second one said that they weren't. And so if they just said everything backwards and they're all lying, then the second one has to be the real White Lore. I think I got that right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it. I'm gonna say the second one here. Okay, you troublesome little pixies. I'm gonna say the second one. Yep, looks like we got it right. What? How did you...
It was supposed to be hard. And we were so looking forward to seeing you rack your brains. Oh well, a promise is a promise. You'll guess correctly, so I will give you the lamp. Huzzah! Now we have everything. Let us hurry back to Walkydorf.
I'm sure he's just glad that it's over. And we got away surprisingly easy.
You're still here? I thought you and Amara friend had business in Walkydorf.
I can tell they have some sore losers here. So I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the last quest for this batch, and yeah, I think that's all the special quests that we had to do, at least for this little series. I think there is supposed to be one more, kind of wrapping up all the quests here. So I'm guessing our Pixie friend from before and Tonatov are actually going to meet, and they become, I guess, BFFs or something. But honestly, I can't wait to see how Tonatov reacts when he finds out what Pixies are made of. But honestly, I'm actually looking forward to seeing how Tonatov reacts when he finds out what Pixies are made out of. I don't know how he could think that it would be delicious. Hand it over the water and the clay. Go on and give them the Fey lamp. That's a bond. Yeah, we already know. We got bigger idiots. I've taken receipt of the pristine water and the fine clay. I'm told the Fey lamp is with you. Lamp that glows with the magic of the Pixies. Excellent. Now I can fashion myself a new Porksy. Fashion a new Porksy? Just so. It's quite simple, really. Make the body using clay and water, imbue it with magic from the lamp, and voila! A Porksy is born. I am well satisfied now. All is forgiven and forgotten. Till next time, friends. Porksies are made of clay? Oh, I don't feel so good all of a sudden. In any case, all well that ends well. I can't thank you both enough. I am pleased to have been of service. Now then, Tonatov, on behalf of all of the Amara of Walkydorf, I bid you welcome to the flock. I've never been with a flock before, but there's much that I don't know. But I'll try my hardest to live up to the expectations. Haha, no need to be so stiff, young one. Remember, we are all friends here, brought together by our awakening. In the distant past, our ancestors were given the gift of intelligence through magic. Though that magic has long faded, it wrought a change in our kind that may occasionally manifest in the form of Amaro such as ourselves. We Amaro are created to serve men. Many of us formed enduring bonds with our masters and mistresses. However, we live far longer than they do, and that is our lot to experience the sorrow of parting. But those of us who are left behind, who are worn down by grief, may yet find solace here in Walkydorf. I've lost full many masters, as has everyone in the flock. I know their pain, and they know mine. This settlement brings us all together that we might support one another and live in peace. In time, I hope you will come to think of it as your home. Home. I like the sound of that. Thank you, Sandman, for everything. Aw, that's so nice. Though I have to wonder, I get that the No More was upset, but why not just demand from the beginning to make him a new Porksy? Instead of just demanding death, really, that's a... I guess they just need an excuse to put him in the flock. Oh well, not much we can do. Ah, I have forgotten how blissful it was to slumber in darkness, a sweet embrace. I've not slept so soundly since the flood. Already I feel much more alive, as if I were 100 years younger. That would still make me at least 200, but I shan't complain. Okay, moving on to, I think, the final quest, so be right back, everyone. Okay, here we are. We're back about to continue on with the final main quest here, at least for the side quest series. And it's going to be called A New Favorite. Sandman needs you to help Tonatooth settle into his new life. Oh, it's you. Your timing is most fortuitous. I was just about to doze off. Come to ask about Tonatooth, have you? I have been teaching him the ways of the flock. We each have a task that we must perform, and now that Tonatooth is one of us, he must have one too. Speaking of which, you're well acquainted with the Pixies of Lydia Thran, are you not? I'd be grateful if you were to help Tonatooth settle into his new role. Which is what? I have in mind to make him our envoy to the Pixies, you see. The post is vacant at the moment, as it often is, given the challenges. Our peoples are very different. The Pixies like to play, whereas all we desire is peace. Most of us have no tolerance for their mischief. In the course of collecting the items to make reparation to the new mule, Tonatooth has occasion to treat with the Pixies and came away unscathed. Yeah, that's because we were with him. But he had you at his side that time, and I cannot help but worry how he will fare alone, navigating the vagaries of Pixie temperament. It would be reassuring to know that you were watching over him, at least in the beginning. There is a popular Pixie who'd be willing to help. Truly? With this Pixie as an ally, I dare to hope that it will smooth the way for Tonatooth. Please relay the details of our conversation to Tonatooth. He should be somewhere in the settlement. Oh, poor guy. He probably has no idea what he's in for. Here he is. Oh, it's you. You have a message from Sandman, you say? I see. He did say that he would have a task for me. The prospect of dealing with the Pixies is daunting, but it gives me heart to have this Ulton's help. Let's go and meet them at once. They run so funnily. But yeah, I'm sure that our favorite popular Pixie would be more than happy to help. Too bad Pharaoh is not there at the moment. Yeah, there's no point denying it. Like, Pharaoh is like the most popular. Like, everyone loves Pharaoh. Which, so do I. I really do hope we get to see more of them when Endwalker comes out. So I wonder how this whole story is going to wrap up. I know it's going to be interesting. At least I hope so. Can't help but feel nervous. If it isn't Claire, come to bask in the glow of my popularity, I take it. And I see you brought a friend. Is that the way of it? Well, you just leave it to me. Under my sage guidance, Tonatooth will become the most popular soul in Lydia Thran. After yours truly, of course. Oh, I'm not looking to become popular. I just want to do a good job as an envoy between our peoples.
And there's no shorter way to do that than to become popular, believe you me. It's simple, really. You just need to prove that you can play with us as equals by bearing. Come along, I'll introduce you to everyone. Ah, of course it's games. Well, at least I have little thumbs guiding me. Yeah, don't get too hopeful there, buddy. Whatever else they may be, they're still a pixie, and pixies aren't known for being nice. Yeah, I've said this before, but I have a love-hate relationship with the pixies. I love them, but at the same time, they annoy me. Kind of like that annoying little cousin that's always following you around. I really can't tell them apart. Oh, we're doing this game again. That's to say, Tonatsut wants to be our friend, so be nice to him. Understood? Sure. We'll treat him as our prize toy. No. Be nice. I said Tonatat has what it takes to be our friend. Given half the chance, he would beat you all at your games, assuming you play fair. Amara can beat us, you say? We'll believe it when we see it. Oh, and you will, because Tonatat and Claire will play a game with you right now. Yeah, I just knew this was gonna happen. Well, of course you're playing too. It wouldn't be fair otherwise. The game would be treasure hunts. The Pixies will stand guard over the treasures, which you must search for while invisible. If you can obtain them all without being discovered, you win. Sounds good to us. For the treasures, we can use our favorite flowers. We'll go and hide them outside the village at once. Well, there you have it. When you're ready to begin, I'll cast an invisibility spell on you. The effect fades before you finish. Come back here, and I'll cast it again. So if we win this game, the Pixies will consider me a friend. Right, I'm ready. That's impressive. Thanks. Here I go then. I have a feeling the Pixies would get along with the Sylphs back home. The treasures will be scattered all over Timangarius and guarded by the Pixies. You won't be able to get near while visible. Are you ready for the spell? Incantations will to render you invisible, blah blah blah. We've done this plenty of times, so. Wow, they're hiding flowers in a sea of flowers. That is actually very ingenious if you think about it. I mean, where's the best place to hide a leaf? In a forest. I'll be around here.
are.
The treasure's gone. When did that happen?
So I wonder how an Amaro is going to fare. Because even invisible, they're not exactly tiny. They kind of lumber everywhere, so... I mean, at least we're quick and small. I mean, he's going to try his best, and I'm sure he's going to do great, but... Can't imagine that'd be easy for an Amaro.
No, my treasure.
And I was just thinking, since Claire is Pharaoh's precious sapling, couldn't she just ask the king to, order their subjects to behave and help out Tonatuck if we asked? I mean, she probably would. But then again, it might not do good to constantly rely on Pharaoh.
How goes the sneaking? Found any treasures yet?
Treasure planted by the Pixies for use in the game of Treasure Hunt.
Ah yes, this makes 2 of the 3. Just one more and victory is yours. I assume Tonata's out there looking for the last treasure, since his spell should have long faded by now. If he's only recently come to Il Mheg, perhaps he's gotten himself lost. We should look for him.
Oh no, something must have happened. Oh, this is too funny. Sleeping in a bed flying over a bed of flowers. It almost feels like a dream. Then again, I imagine that someone would have to dream in order to come up with a lot of this crazy stuff here. Ooh! Oh no! Should have figured that something dangerous was going on. I probably could do a lot more, but hey, why not? I'm taking care of all 3 at once. Alright, everyone okay? Thank you, that was too close. I was following this pixie scent when I saw those hawkers chasing them. It's all I could do to jump in the way.
Just when I thought I heard a commotion, What in heavens were you doing so far from the village? I thought it would be fun to make the Amaro lose his way, so I tried to hide my treasure somewhere out of reach. But then those truly nasty hawkers came along. Did I not tell you to be nice? Apologize to Tonatoth and Claire at once. I'm sorry, and thank you for saving me, even though I was being mean.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad you're safe. But I didn't find any treasures myself. I suppose that means I'm not fit to be your friend.
Nothing of the sorts. If you didn't find any treasures, it was because you were busy saving me. To win or lose, it didn't matter. I'll tell everyone in the village that we consider you the best of friends. So please, be our friend and take us for rides on your back.
But of course, it shall be my pleasure.
Hurrah, hurrah! Let's head back to the village and play some more.
Phew, this went much better than I had dared to hope. I feel ready to take on my duty as envoy now. And who would have thought it felt so fine to make up friends? It's all because of you and Utona. Thank you ever so much.
I'm glad for Tonata, but I can't help but worry. At this time, he might become more popular than me. I'd best hurry back to the village. I have a lot to do if I'm to retain my crown as darling of Thidiatharan. Your work here is done, so feel free to run along back to Wokidorf and report to Sandman. Tell him that Tonata made friends. Lots of them.
Why would Pixies want to ride on his back? They can fly. And again, I guess it must be tiring just flapping those little wings all the time. Oh, it's so pretty here. I hate that we don't have many reasons to have to come back here anymore. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the final, major side quest story here in Il Mheg. So I'm thinking next we'll head off to the Great Wood or something like that. Maybe we'll just go in order. So maybe the Great Wood we'll head off to after this. You know, I really do like doing these side quest stories because it really does feel like we do make a difference. All of our little adventures do have a really good reason of why we're doing them. Still sleeping? So the Pixies accepted Tonatoth. I'm glad to hear that. Yet I am gladder still for the change that has come into our young friend. Whereas he once chose solitude, he now has so many friends as to attract that rival in popularity. The trials and triumphs of youth. Reminds me of my own time as a fledgling. When next I slumber, I believe I will dream of those days. Alright, so that looks like the end of it, sadly. Well, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this little story. I know I did. Anyway, this is going to be Claire signing out and looking forward to next time.